Hello Loomers, this is Chodaros, and we have a wonderful new bracelet designed by MSLoom. This is called the Morning Dew Bracelet. It is a hook only and requires some jump rings, some 8mm beads, some of your coolest bands, a C-clip, and a hook. So let's get our supplies ready and let's get started. Alright, so I have my 13 beaded bands, 8mm, and I believe these are 8 to 10mm or 8 or 9mm jump rings. So I'm going to use a double-sided hook. You don't need one, but it will work better for me. So we're going to do a cap band, and then we're going to slide one band through the cap band, and before we rehook, we're going to grab a jump ring and attach. And then we can go ahead and attach the other side of that plain band. After we attach that plain band, we're going to take that jump ring on our hook and slide it over our hook like that. And we're going to take another band and slide this right band, the band next to our hook, to the new band, and then close it up. Okay, so then we want to do the exact same to the other side. So I'm just going to slide mine down and turn it. So now I have this band here to work with. So I want to take it off my hook, and I want to put that jump ring on, and then I want to close it up, and then I want to take that jump ring and push it up and over the hook. And then I'm going to take another band and just slide the band closest to the hook onto the new band. And then close it up. Okay, so we have two jump rings down there, and your cap band is down there, but we can fiddle with that later. Okay, so that's what we have right now. So our next goal is to take and get a beaded band right there in between these four bands. So let's take our beaded band, make sure that your bead is in the middle of that band, and I'm just going to pull it through all four loops, and then I'm going to take the first two and slide them over that bead. Like that, and close it up. Okay, so now we can begin the sequence. So we're going to do the same step pretty much. So we're going to take our jump ring, and we want to take this band off, place our jump ring on the hook, and close it back up. I'll take the jump ring and put it up and over, take a new band and slide it over to that one band like that, and slide it down. And now we have this right band to do the same with. So we take our jump ring, take this band off, put the jump ring on our hook, close that band back on, take this jump ring and slide it up and over our hook, and then place that one band to a new band. That gives us our four bands again, where we can take our beaded band and place it in the center. So I take all four bands onto the new band, and then I'm going to slide the first 2 bands over that bead to put it in the center, and then close it up like that. Okay, so you can see I gotta get those cap bands down here like that. But now you can see how it's your jump rings are on the outside. Okay, so I'll do it a couple more times. This is always the beginning or the start. So we take this off, place a jump ring, place the band back on, take the jump ring over the hook, add a new band just for that one band there. Take it to the other side or flip it over. Take a jump ring, take this band off the hook, place your jump ring on the hook, close it up, and then take this jump ring up and over the hook, and then place a new band, giving it 4 bands, and then taking your beaded band, sliding all 4 loops over, and then turning the first 2 bands to the right of your bead, and then close it up, where you're always having your 2 bands on both sides of your bead. Okay, so I'll do it one more time. Take your jump ring, put it on your hook, place that band back on, slide your jump ring over the hook, and then take a new band, put it on like that, and slide it down. Now we have this right band to work with. So we take this band off, put our jump ring on, put this band back on, then take our jump ring and slide it up and over the hook, and then add a new band, giving us 4 bands on our hook, and then take your beaded band. So all 4 loops go on, and you can also just close it up, and then after you close it, you can take the 2 bands and slide it over to the right side of your bead, if that makes it any easier, like that. So as you're going, all of your jump rings should be to the outside, because we're going to be grabbing them for our border. So they should all be on the outside like that. So let's continue doing that. And I have 13 in all. So 13, and MSLoom had suggested that she made hers a tad smaller than her wrist, because when we add this border band, it tends to grow just a little bit. So let's continue, and then we'll meet back for our next step. Alright, so you want to get it to the point where your next step would be to put the bead in the middle. So you have 4 loops on your hook. So now you just want to take a plain band and stick all 4 of those loops on top, and then you want to add your C-clip, but I don't have one on hand, I don't think. Not this second, so I'm just going to put another band and do a slip knot to close it up. Okay, so this is what you should have. You have all of your jump rings on the outside and your beads on the inside. Okay, so we want to come back down to where our cap band is, and yours might be twisted over one of those jump rings. So it should look like that. So I'm going to take one of those off because we're only going to work through one cap band at a time. And me being left-handed, I'm going to start on this side here. So this step is fairly easy. I'm going to be using these Trandex bead color because they somewhat match my beads. So we're going to chain 2 through the one side of the cap band. So that's 1 and 2. Okay, now we're going to put the first jump ring on our hook. Keep these 2 bands we already have on our hook back, and we're just going to slide a band through that jump ring like that. Now we want to put the jump ring back on our hook. Take the band that we just placed on the hook, bring it up and over the jump ring and over the hook like that, and then reattach the other side of the band. So that's what you should have there. And now we simply take another band and we place the first band, the jump ring, and the remaining 2 bands on top and close it up. So it's a little bit far now to grab the next jump ring in line. So we want to put our hook through the 2 rings, or the 2 links in our bracelet. So we put our band just through those 2 links and close it up, and then another band to grab all 4 bands on our hook and close it up. So now we're close enough to grab our next jump ring in line. So we put that on our hook, grab a new band, just pulling it through our jump ring. Now we want to place that jump ring back on our hook, take the band we just placed on over the jump ring and over the hook, and then take the other end of that band and place it on top of your hook like that, and then take a new band and slide everything on your hook onto that new band. Okay, so once again we're a little bit far away from that jump ring, so we have this one chain in between. So we want to stick our hook in between the center, so that gives you 2 loops on your hook. Take a band, just pull it through those 2 loops, close it up. Another band, pulling everything on your hook onto the new band, close it up. Now we can grab our jump ring, pulling it just through the jump ring back up on our hook, and take this first band and push it up and over the hook, and then close it up. And now we can pull a new band through everything on our hook, and then pull the 2 loops in the center, and then a band through, close it up, another band capturing everything on the hook, and then the jump ring goes through, recapture, take this band and pull it up and over, and then close it up, and then a band capturing everything. Okay, so this is what you should have. So far, I think the same. I think the front and the back are the same. I'm really sure I noticed a difference. So let's go ahead and, I wonder if I move this later. I am traveling, so this is not my norm looming area. So let's go ahead and finish this up on this side, and we'll start the next. If you have any problems, please don't hesitate to rewind and revisit the steps. All right, so we have the one side completed. I don't very well see that if one side is different than the other. They kind of look the same. I could be wrong. But anyway, we're going to come back up to where the cap band was. And we're going to do the same exact and get the other side of that cap band. And we're going to chain 2 through that one part of the cap band. And then we're going to work down, which you can work down like this, or I kind of turn mine to the side. So then we want to go through that first jump ring, and we would just want to pull a band through that jump ring, and then pull the jump ring back on our hook. And with the band we just pulled through, we want to pull it back over the hook and then attach. And then we pull another band, everything on our hook on top, just like before. So between the next jump ring, we have a chain. So we want to go in between, so that puts 2 loops on our hook, and just pull one band through those 2 chains, and then another band, pulling everything on our hook. And then through the jump ring, one band, recapture that jump ring, and pull the first part of that band over the hook, and then close it up. And then again a band going through. Oops, mine is caught. Through everything. Okay, then going in between that middle chain, one band just through the chain, and then another band through everything on our hook. So as you can see, it is exactly the same steps as we did on the other side. Always making sure that you're going through that chain. If you're holding it straight, you can see you're going right through the middle. And every time you pull something on your hook, you're only putting a band through that, and then everything goes on the next band. Okay, so jump ring, back on our hook, push that band over the hook, close it up, and then everything on the hook. Okay, so that should match your other side. And then when we go to close it up, we have this center band here that we're going to use to close it up. Okay, so let's go ahead and work down until we reach the end, and then we'll close up. Okay, so we are at the end of our other side, and I have to apologize since I said I am traveling. I did not have enough of this beet color to finish, so I had to use a little bit of my inside color, which is no big deal for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my hook through. I did put a C-clip. So the C-clip has 2 3 bands on it. So I'm going to take all of those off of the C-clip. One more. my hook. All right, so what I did over here is I did a slip knot. So maybe I'll do the same on this side. So at the end of this side, go ahead and do a slip knot. And then you should have your 2 center bands from the beginning of the bracelet that we started. And then you'll have that side. Okay, so you should have 4 bands on your hook. So then you want to take a band that either the outside or inside color, which I don't have, and you just want to slide all 4 of those bands on top. And then we want to add our C-clip. Like that. Okay, so besides the fact that mine has a little bit of a different color at the top, this is what it should look like. It is unique, definitely unique. So you can see your jump rings, and it's fabulous. Absolutely, the bigger the bead, the better, which is great. There's a lot of us that do have some big beads and we're not sure what to use them in, what designs. So now you've got one. So again, a big thanks to MSLoom for another great design that she has come up with to share with us. So please make sure that you hashtag your renditions on Instagram and Facebook, and let us see what great combos you come up with. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.